This transformation focuses on creating a calmer Wabi-Sabi atmosphere through natural textures, layered lighting, organic forms, and softer, earthy finishes. So instead of filling every corner, the goal is to create a space that feels lighter, calmer, and more connected. Because Wabi-Sabi isn't about perfection, it's about creating a home that feels natural and easier to enjoy every day. In this video, you'll see how simple choices transform this living, dining, and kitchen space into something more intentional and relaxed. At Design Burst, we don't just throw random ideas at your space, we study what you really need, how you live, what problems you face, and what style fits you best. Then we create detailed 3D renders, so you can actually see how your space will look before making any big decisions. Every plan is made to look beautiful and built to work for you. So, are you ready to transform your space? Visit our website or email us today, and let's design your dream home together. We'll create a calmer Wabi-Sabi living area using natural textures, organic forms, and softer earthy finishes to achieve a more grounded and relaxed atmosphere. Let's begin with the base finishes. We'll use large format porcelain tiles in warm beige with a soft stone texture because lighter finishes reflect more light, so the space feels brighter right away. Next, we'll keep the ceiling minimal by adding recessed pin lights together with a large sculptural pendant light at the center. Then, moving to the main feature wall, we're going to create a textured sculptural wall with an organic waveform and warm concealed LED strip lighting because texture adds more depth, so the wall feels less flat at night. Now, for the seating setup, let's place a large curved modular sofa with a soft cream fabric finish, so the rounded shape follows the flow of the space better. Then we'll style it with textured throw pillows and a throw blanket so the seating area feels more natural and lived in. After that, add a large woven textured rug below the seating setup to define the living zone. At the center, combine two sculptural coffee tables in contrasting finishes. Then, for the tabletop styling, keep it simple with books, ceramics, and dried botanicals. Beside the sofa, add a rounded side table followed by upholstered ottoman to continue the softer organic forms. On the opposite side, place a tall indoor plant inside a textured planter so the wall composition feels less heavy. Moving to the windows, let's use slim black aluminum frames and complete them with layered curtains because the darker frame adds contrast. So the windows stand out more while the curtains soften daylight. Now, for the entertainment area, let's start with a full-height warm wood panel layered with smooth beige panels with curved details and recessed shelving. Inside the shelving, style it with ceramics and plants. At the center, mount a large flat-screen television. Then below it, install a floating media console with rounded corners and style it with sculptural decor and a small table lamp. For additional storage, add a tall recessed display niche framed with warm wood panels and vertical slats. Near the hallway, place a large organic-shaped mirror with hidden backlighting. Then complete the lighting by adding warm concealed LED strip lights above the TV wall ceiling edge, inside the shelving, and below the smooth beige panels and floating console. So, little by little, the living area transforms into a calmer Wabi-Sabi space through natural textures, layered lighting, and intentional details that create a calmer everyday experience. With an estimated total cost of around $3,675 to $4,985. We'll create a dining setup through organic shapes, natural textures, and calming earthy colors so it feels more connected with the living. So first, create a curved cove ceiling detail with warm concealed LED strip lighting because the dining area already has many straight lines, so the ceiling feels softer right away. Next, place 3 sculptural pendant lights above the dining table because the space needs a stronger focal point, so your eyes naturally go to the center. For the main dining setup, use an oval wood dining table with rounded corners and a fluted pedestal base. because fewer sharp corners keep movement easier. So it also matches the softer Wabi-Sabi forms. Then, surround it with upholstered boucle dining chairs, because softer shapes help continue the same look. So the setup feels more relaxed. On the wall, add a large framed artwork with muted earthy colors because the wall needs a focal point. So it adds detail without feeling too heavy. So, step by step, this dining area transforms into a calmer Wabi-Sabi setting through natural textures, layered lighting, and thoughtful details. With an estimated total cost of around $2,380 to $3,030. We'll create a calmer kitchen through softer tones, natural textures, and cleaner built-ins because simpler choices often create a more relaxed way of living. So first, start with recessed pin lights throughout the kitchen because the kitchen needs better task lighting. So the ceiling stays simple. For the cabinetry, use the same smooth matte beige finish for both the base and upper cabinets with a clean handleless design, because using one finish keeps everything consistent, so the cabinetry feels more seamless. For the countertop and backsplash, install a marble-look quartz surface with soft beige veining, so the kitchen feels cleaner. At the center of the workspace, install a built-in induction cooktop with a built-in oven below for a more streamlined setup. Beside the window, use an undermount sink paired with a matte black faucet. The darker fixture adds contrast while matching the black window frame. Create a full-height cabinet composition with a dedicated space for the built-in refrigerator below, while the upper portion becomes an open display shelf to maximize the vertical space and make the tall cabinetry feel lighter. Inside the upper display shelf, style it with coffee accessories, books, and decorative plant to continue the handcrafted Wabi-Sabi look. Beside it, add another full-height glass display cabinet with warm wood framing. This helps break up the solid cabinetry while giving space for plates, ceramics, and decorative pieces. For the windows, use slim black aluminum frames with layered blinds to continue the cleaner contrast seen throughout the space. Then, style the countertops with simple decor pieces and kitchen accessories because these are everyday kitchen pieces that also add texture, so the space feels more natural and lived in. Near the corner, place a tall indoor plant inside a textured planter. This introduces greenery while helping soften the cabinet composition. So, step by step, this kitchen transforms into a calmer Wabi-Sabi space through softer finishes, layered lighting, natural textures, and minimal built-in forms, with an estimated total cost of around $3,200 to $4,650. Now the dining and kitchen areas feel lighter, calmer, and more connected. Every natural texture, layered light, and thoughtful detail works together to create a softer Wabi-Sabi atmosphere. So instead of chasing a perfect look or adding more furniture, the design focuses on simpler choices that improve how the space feels every day. Because sometimes better living starts when you stop chasing perfection. Which area stood out most to you? The living area, dining setup, or the kitchen? Your home deserves the same, but instead of guessing what furniture to buy or how to lay out your space, you can get a clear design plan first. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. And you'll get a detailed 3D plan, furniture options, and a clear shopping guide. And don't forget to subscribe for more real home design.